go live. What's up, duelists? How's it going? How's it going, everyone? Welcome into the stream. Welcome into the stream. We are now live. Today we got to talk about some serious stuff. Some stuff that is kind of I don't want to say difficult to talk about, but stuff that is, I don't know, we just got to talk about it. We got to talk about it. Big moves. We're making big moves as usual. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome into the stream. How's it going? Welcome in. If y'all are with me right now, say something in the chat. We're going to let people get in. We're going to let people come into the chat. We're going to do like a bit of an opening, and then how's it going, Natural Powerlifting Bruce Wayne? How's it going, Polar? How's it going, Fox? What's up, Sampo? How's it going? What's up, Optimus Prime? What's up, Ram? How's it going? Jason, Tristan, how's it going? What's up, Duelists? Live, what's up, Duelists? Joe J, Edison till I die. Hell yeah, Joe J. That's my dog. That's my dog. Ride or die for Edison, baby. What's up, Rihanna fan? How am I doing? I've been better. What's up, Purple Flirt? What's up, Murray? How's it going, Murray? Yeah. Yo, what's up? What's up, Donald? Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. We're gonna get a couple of people in here first. We got about 47 viewers. I'm gonna make sure we have like a few more viewers before I get started, but let me go ahead and pull up a Photoshop thing so we can get some sort of idea of what we wanna do. Okay, here's this. Let's just fitting emote. Do that. Do a little bit of this. All right, cool. Awesome. Fun. This should be fun. All right. Zooming in. What do I got? I got a clickbait font, don't I? What's the drama? Ask Marco. We're about to get into it. Don't worry, guys. We're about to get into it. Okay, let me find a fitting font. Is this a professional font? Is this a fitting font? Okay. Step 1. Why I left format library. Why does it look like this? Why does it look so bad? Why does it look so bad? Does it look bad for... Why does it look like that? Why does it look all pixely? What's up, TKR Store? How's it going? How's it going, Alexander? How's it going, Paul? Am I okay? I mean, overall, yeah. Overall, I'm okay. Comic Sans. Oh, you know what? Actually, you make a fair point. Why is it so pixely? Is it because the image is so small? I think the image might be small. Hold up. Oh, it's tiny. Let me just make this a little bit bigger. Hold up, everyone. What's up, duelists? Welcome in. Yeah, okay. Let me just... This is going to be the most jank setting up of a white square you've ever seen. Okay, hold up. Hold, everyone, hold. Don't worry, we'll get there. We'll get there in a second. I promise we'll get there. Oh, fuck it. Dude. Okay, there we go. Hold. Okay, bump up the font size. There we go. Why I left format library. And then 2, future of RBET, I think is a big one. And then 3, questions, I suppose. Questions/suggestions, because I'm kind of winging all of this. So hopefully this is yeah. Okay. Are you guys ready? If you're ready right now for me to get into it, press 1 in the chat. Press 1 in the chat if you're ready, and also like the stream if you're ready. I've got to do my best to monetize this shit. I had to do my best to monetize this shit because it's fucking annoying. It's an annoying situation. All right, let's get into it. So, if you guys have been in Format Library Discord, that's where I've been hosting the really big Edison tournament. Basically. If and it's been all right so far. It's been all right. Like the experience has been all right. The bot works decently well. The bracket is pretty like easy to set up, pretty easy to get everything set up. It's not like the most streamlined tournament environment, but it's like decent. And the fact that the bot like can check deck list legalization, like that's pretty cool and stuff like that. So basically what I'm saying here is the bot is really cool in Format Library. I got to give props to Jazz because he made a cool bot. All right, fair enough. The issue I have with Format Library is where does it start? Let's go back to the beginning. I joined Format Library during COVID because I basically lost my job and I was just looking for something to do to kill time. And I wanted to play old format Yu-Gi-Oh! I joined the Goat Format Discord, and immediately everyone was like kind of rude to me. Everyone except for Scully. I will say Scully was incredibly nice to me. He invited me to like cube with a bunch of the dudes, and like we had a great time and it was really fun. So I got to shout out Scully. Everything he's doing is super cool. And he was very nice to me. And this is all just my personal experience with things. It's a very personal experience. But I was like, I don't really want to hang out in this like goformat.com Discord because people were like being dicks. And they were being dicks about like simple shit. I was just asking like ruling questions and they were just being dicks. And I was like, okay, maybe I'll just go play a different format then. Like whatever. And then so that's how I ended up at the Format Library Discord, and I was like trying to play Goat in the Format Library Discord. And lo and behold, like the people who were playing Goat in the Format Library Discord were fucking worse. They were just the people who got banned from the Goat Format Discord and went to Format Library to play Goat. So I was like, what the fuck? You guys are a piece of shit. And there are a couple people in particular, probably not going to name names. I might end up naming some names. Who fucking knows? But there were a couple of people who were just like fucking dicks. And I was just like, this is lame. I'm just going to play a different format. And I liked Edison format, and I thought Edison format was a good time when I played it earlier. So I was like, let's play some Edison. And there were 4 people in the server who were playing Edison. It was like me, James, Cameron, MMF, and Jazz to some degree. Like literally there were like 4 or 5 people in there playing Edison. And I was like, this is tight. And we were all having a good time, and we were running these little tournaments, and it was fun. You know, it was fun. Like, and everyone was just there trying to have a good time. There was like some banter, but it was never like mean-spirited, I guess. It was never coming from a place of like fucking, how do I say it? Yeah, it was just whack. It was just whack. When I first joined the Go format stuff, and then when I started with the Edison stuff, it was cool, and the vibe was there, and everyone was like having a good time, and everyone was like experimenting with different decks and stuff, and so it was like creating this really fun like environment, I suppose. And you know, the few players who were causing problems were still causing problems, but most of them weren't playing Edison. Most of them were like playing Goat and like staying in the Goat chat and whatever. And that's fine. And I want to go on record and just say, I love Goat format. I think Goat format is one of the most fun formats of all time, right? But I also think that some of the people who play it, they're of like this older mindset where like they think acting that way is good for a community when it's fucking not. It's just fucking not. Like acting like a fucking pretentious douchebag. And I'm guilty of this too. Like I'm still in that older mindset a lot of the time. I'm still in that old, do I think it's a moderation issue? So that's what happened next, right? Exactly, Kevin. That's what happened next. I was like, okay, mod me. Because there's no like moderation going on here. Like, I want to be modded, basically. And so I got modded in the Format Library Discord. And, you know, like, I would joke around and like mute people here and there just for laughs. But it was always like friendly banter, and I would just like unmute them and shit like that. Whatever. No big deal, right? And at this point in time, like in simulcast, James and I had started this channel, and we had started putting out Edison content. And we had also simultaneously, keep this in mind because this is fucking important. We were promoting the Format Library Discord. We were promoting it. We were like, yo, join this and come play with us because we want to build a bigger and better community and just have a wider variety of opponents. So a large part of this was like, we just wanted more people to play with, and we wanted to have a bigger and more fun play experience for everyone. Exactly. You only joined the Discord because of me. That's another thing. Almost fucking everybody has joined the Discord because of me. Like, since the RBET series, like over 1,000 people have joined just because of me personally. And this is not an ego thing. This is not a whatever thing. This is just, I'm the guy who's making the content, right? And I'm the guy who's getting it in front of other people, and I'm the one who's trying to build the community, right? You too, Paul. You too. So where was I? So we started the YouTube channel, and we're promoting the FL thing, and we're trying to throw big tournaments. So last year we throw our first tournament that's like over 50 people, and it was like, oh shit, this is tight. I think it was like Edison Legend. It was just like the first tournament we threw. I don't remember what it was, but it was fucking tight. It was a really good time, and the vibes were there, and it was really cool. And there were some sweaties, and there were some salty people, and whatever. But that's always gonna happen. You know what I mean? The vibe was right, and meanwhile, like, I don't know. There's a bunch of other like server drama. So, I guess I should mention it. Some of the other people who are like super toxic in the GOAT chat are like hating on what we're doing. They're like hating on us throwing tournaments. And they're like hating on our personalities and like hating on us as people. And it's like, dude, you are so fucking cringe. You are a grown ass man. This is targeted towards the people, of course, who are haters, or like just like people who just go on the Discord to just shit on people. You're a grown-ass man. You go online to play old format children's card game with a bunch of other men, and you're hating on the people who are trying to make it a better place for you to play. Like, what is the point of that? Why are you being such a fucking cocksucker? Like, legit. Like, I don't... So basically, a couple of these users, you know, they were in the Discord for way too fucking long before they were just banned. And some of them, like, legit, like, transphobic stuff, homophobic stuff. They were getting away with so much fucking shit. Literally, one of the people who I'm referring to made threats on, like, the server owner's family and was, like, not banned. And I'm just like, why can't we just fucking ban these people? Like, I don't understand. This is what I didn't understand at the time. So, yeah, and I'm just like, this is fucking stupid. Why are we, like, letting these people be a part of the community? Right? Okay, flash forward. I spent the last fucking year grinding the shit out of making videos, making this bigger, fucking, like, whatever. And at this time, these people have since been banned. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Fine. We're taking some action. The moderation stepped up like a little bit. We started like banning people for using slurs. We started banning people, or not banning people, but like timing people out for using slurs, timing people out for like using offensive language. And I'm not going to say I'm not guilty of this shit, right? Because I've said some dumb shit, all right? I'm not a perfect person. And as a moderator on the server, I understand that I get away with more than the other people. Like, I get that. But at the same time, I'm also the one who's trying to make it fucking happen. So I understand basically my privilege in this situation. And if I messed up, I honestly would have been okay with like taking any of the circumstances. Like, if I said something wrong and I get timed out for a week as a moderator, I would rather that happen than us make exceptions for me because I'm doing something. Basically, that comes up later. So fucking where was I at? The toxic people have since been banned. RBET 1 happens. The server's growing really big. And I'm like, this is tight. Like, we have a good thing going, right? Like, Jazz is working on Retrobot. Fucking the other moderators are finally like, you know, cleaning up the chat, whatever, dealing with these people. And like the tournaments are fucking amazing. Like, the RBET tournaments are fucking amazing. And the coverage is good. Like, every part of it is good, right? Every part of it is good. So flash forward. Pump King of Games is the last. We'll get there, Kevin. We'll get there. Don't worry. We'll get there. Because that's happening. For sure. That's fucking happening. Actually, you know what? I'll just tell you guys right now. There's an invite to it in the description below. If you guys want to join it, I have made one. So if you want to join it, go for it. Go for it. It's gonna. I'll talk about it more in a second, but I want to get through this first. What's up, Alan? Hey, I recognize you. Yeah, you were one of the other moderators. Xander says it does need bigger improvements. We'll get there. Questions and suggestions? I would love to hear your suggestions. Okay, where was I going with this? So yeah, RBET series, huge success. Last tournament happens, right? I should preface, in the chat, I have banter with MMF sometimes. And sometimes I go overboard. Right? MMF and I are boys, right? We're homies. So like when I fucking when I'm like joking around with MMF, sometimes I say some shit that like would not be okay to say to some random. But the reason MMF and I are saying it is because we're homies. And that's fine. It's kind of funny. I think it's funny. Some other people didn't think it's funny on occasion. Some people take it pretty seriously, but you know, we just joke around. This is going to come up here in a second. So first things first, I throw my last tournament of the season, which is Pump King of Games. This is the last tournament that is going to grow format library, basically. Because the last tournament of the year is RBET Rulers, which is, it's not an open invite tournament. So people aren't going to be joining the server for it. Keep this in mind. Because, like, this is the part that, like, I think is super fucked. So I just finished throwing Pump King of Games. So the day after Pump King of Games, I'm just chatting in the server. I'm like, lol, like, what's up? Like, digging around with MMF. And I say some shit that's honestly fucked up. If you guys read that shit, I'm sorry. It's pretty fucked up. I was basically, I was saying, like, if you have, like, little kid anime profile pictures, like, that has, like, pedophilic undertones, basically. Which is fucked up. I shouldn't be saying that, because, like, you know, maybe someone just wants to have, like, a fucking little kid anime profile picture. And it's not a big deal. And it shouldn't be a big deal. But, you know, and I was just joking around with MMF because they recently changed their profile picture to be, like, little kid anime pictures. And so I was just like, what is this fucking, like, shit? Like, yeah, see, the issue, Kevin, is, like, I understand that that's a generalization. And I also understand that, like, as a person who has a voice in the community, I shouldn't be saying shit like that. Yeah, kind of cringe. I am kind of cringe for that. You're right, K-Mate. It is kind of cringe. And I get that that's, like, it was way overboard, and I shouldn't have said that kind of thing. So to anyone who, like, saw that or whatever, like, I am sorry that I said that, and I probably shouldn't have said that. But then the next thing happens, which is I get someone I don't know tagging me, calling me, like, gay and shit, for having a picture of my fucking face on that, and this person has little kid anime profile pictures. And I'm like, oh, wow. So I understand that I'm making a generalization, and this shouldn't reinforce my generalization, but I'm like, oh, wow. Someone I've never interacted with, someone who's never played a game of Edison in the Discord, someone is calling me, like, fucking homophobic shit, I'm just gonna ban them, because I'm a mod. And, like, this is against the rules. So I ban the person. You know what I mean? Like, that should be fine, right? That should be fucking fine. And then, next thing I know, I'm getting tagged by one of the people who we had previously banned, one of the toxic people who we had previously banned earlier from the previous year, and they're responding to me, and they're like, wow, what a surprise, Keegan power tripping. And I was like, wait, I thought this guy was supposed to be banned. Is he ban evading? And I was like, I don't understand. So I banned him too. Basically, I banned 2 people. Next thing I know, I was gonna go in the staff chat and just be like, yo, like, did this guy just join the server again? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I tried to go in the staff chat and I fucking can't because Jazz demodded me. And I'm like, why the fuck am I demodded? And he's like, you're power tripping. Basically said, this isn't personal, but you're losing your shit. The stuff you said to MMF was not cool. I should have timed you out for that. And I was like, then time me out for that. Like, legit, like, if I've done something that's too far, like, I'm down to deal with the fucking consequences of that. That's fine. But, like, why am I getting demodded, basically? And he was like, oh, because you banned this guy. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, that guy called me gay. I don't even know who the fuck that guy is. And, like, there are a lot of gay people in the server. There are a lot of people of the LGBT community in the server, and that's fucking whack. That's fucking whack as shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm not allowed to, and as a mod, I have to ask permission to do stuff as a mod from you? Like, what's the point of me being a mod then? I might as well just not even be a mod. You know what I mean? Alexander Petkov says nothing personal, proceeds to say something personal. That's literally what fucking happened. That's literally what fucking happened. Dude, I cannot even, I don't want to leak the DMs. Cause like, look, I said some shit. I was like, you're being a bad fucking friend. I said, you're being a shit friend right now. Cause like, up until this point, I thought Jazz was my friend. You know what I mean? And then he says, oh no, the relationship is a business relationship. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this is fucking cringe. And then also, the next person I banned was someone who we had all of the moderators had agreed to ban. All of the moderators had agreed to ban. There was no conversation about him being unbanned. Turns out Jazz just unbanned him without fucking asking anyone or telling anyone or doing anything. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is that? Why wouldn't you have that conversation with your other moderators? Like, what the fuck? And now I'm getting punished because I banned someone who, like, was supposed to be previously be banned? Like, I don't fucking get it. This is so stupid. Like, this is so fucking stupid. So I was like, what the fuck, man? Like, and then he just says, like, you're losing your shit, you're power tripping, you're having an ego issue, you're hot-headed. And I'm like, yeah, I'm hot-headed because I did something that was good for the community. I've been doing something that's good for the community, and you fucking took advantage of me. I've literally put fucking format library in front of, you know how many impressions the fucking E3 Yu-Gi-Oh gets? It gets 2 to 3 million impressions a month. That means I've been putting his server in front of 2 to 3 million eyes a month for free. And he's taking the side of just some fucking idiot troll who has made it fucking impossible over me. Now keep in mind, this is not even the first time I've been demodded by Jazz for just exercising my mod powers. This is the fucking third time this has happened. And the first 2 times I was like, maybe I was out of line. I don't fucking know. But this time I am for sure not out of line. I was like, dude, this is not what we should be doing. And he was like, fuck you, my server, my rules. And I'm like, okay, well, if it's your server, your rules, then I'm gonna stop plugging your shit. I'm gonna stop fucking throwing tournaments there. And we're not gonna fucking work together ever again. And that's basically what I told him. And then I said, don't ever message me ever again. Basically, fuck you. You're a bad friend. And I don't give a shit if you think this is not personal, because it is. And there are multiple instances of Jazz, like, literally DMing me. He fucking DM'd me, like, if you need anything, you can reach out. Like, here's my personal phone number, like, whatever. Like, we've had deep fucking friend-to-friend conversations. And this is how he fucking treats me. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, this isn't even an ego thing at this point. I understand mathematically what I've done for the game. I can quantify that. I can quantify that. Like, it's not even a fucking ego thing. So, and it sucks. It sucks, right? Because, like, we haven't done the fucking championship yet. We haven't done the RBET Rulers Championship yet. You said name the person that keeps getting banned and unbanned. It's more than one person. It's more than one person. And I don't want to give them clout. I don't want to give them attention. Because people like that, they're non-people. They don't deserve the attention. I mean, if you've been in the server, you know the people. Like, you don't need to fucking... Logan Ho, you remember it? Yeah. Dude, legit, Donald. Like, I'm throwing fucking Konami-sanctioned fucking Edison regionals in person next year. Why the fuck do I need to fucking suck up to some fucking guy who runs a bot? And like I said, credit is where credit's due. The bot is cool. But it's a cool fucking feature when you have a community. If you can't support a community, the feature is fucking meaningless. And if you're a piece of shit to the person who's fucking running your community and, like, making sure it exists, then, yeah, you're not gonna fucking have anyone to test your fucking pet project retrobot on. Fuck off with that shit. That's what I'm doing. If you guys want to join, brand new fucking server in the description below. Macro makes a good point. Just start a new server and move on. No, and I did. And, like, legit, I'm getting emotional because, like, I put a lot of work into this and I thought we were all cool. And I thought it was going to be cool. And Kevin says, you can always just hire someone to make a better bot. And I'm going to. That's what's going to happen. Yeah, it just checks that all the decks are legal. Doesn't even sound that important. Yeah, it's not. It's not. It's a feature. Look, I don't want you guys flaming Jazz for this. All right? I already said what I needed to say to him. I said, fuck you, you're a bad friend. And I hope he can fucking understand that. I hope he can understand that. And like change his fucking mind. Or something. But I'm never going to work with him ever again. I'm never going to work with Format Library ever again. I'm never going to use their fucking products, Retrobot. Never going to use that ever again. I don't want to be around someone who treats me that way. Who lets people come in to a server and berate me and then get mad at me when I try to like ban them. Like, what the fuck is that, man? What the fuck is that? Why do I have to deal with that shit? Optimus Prime says that's why ACP dipped. I mean, there were other issues with ACP as well, but no, legit, and I got fucking used. And the thing is like, if you look at it, I ran the 6 most fucking successful tournaments in that server this year. The second the 6th tournament was finished, the second I don't have a scheduled tournament in the fucking server, he unbans the people who come in here and like fucking talk shit on me. The second he can no longer use me for server growth, he does whatever the fuck he wants. That's what's fucked up about this. Whether or not he realizes this is what he's doing, that's what fucking happened. And that's my perspective on what happened. So, Logan Kite says, isn't Edison the biggest thing on Format Library now? Yes, it is. It is the biggest thing in alt format Yu-Gi-Oh right now, actually. If anyone is curious, Edison is the biggest alt format Yu-Gi-Oh right now. I'm not going to say it's just because of me, because it's not. It's because of the community. It's because of everyone who came together to make this shit happen. Everyone who wanted to fucking be a part of something cool. And all of you guys who are here right now are a part of something cool. All of you guys who are here right now are a part of the reason why this is tight and why this has all been a good thing. Like, so far, I'm, like, very grateful. I'm very happy. But, yeah, like, you know, that's it. Yeah. Why was I that upset? Because I spent a fucking year and a half, like, promoting his server, and he treated me like shit. And I thought we were cool. Why am I so upset? Because I thought we were friends, and he treated me like shit. Have you ever had a friend treat you like shit? Alan says, you talked in private with Jazz, and he was going to give you your rollback when you would calm down. Suck my fucking dick, Jazz. I'm not going to calm down when you treat me like shit. I'm not the one who has to calm down. That's the thing. I don't have to calm down here. I'm rightfully upset. I don't need to fucking calm down. It's not personal. It is fucking personal. You would never say that shit to my face. You would never tell me to calm down if someone was calling me gay to my face. If someone was talking shit to my face. You would never tell me to calm down. Like, that's some fucking insane shit. You know what I mean? Xander says, you think I should avoid talking about private conversations? Yeah, I would. But I want every single one of you who's in the FL Discord to fucking leave it. And that's not personal, Jazz. That's not personal. I would, but I actually am fucking mad. And it's going to change the future of the fucking tournaments I want to throw. Which is fine. And it's not a big deal, and it will be something that's handled. But I feel like I should let you guys know. And I should feel like, because I have been promoting the server, I feel like I need to say this so that you guys know not to go looking for that server in the future. Like, that's why I'm talking about this personal conversation. And also, I want to make some fucking money off of it. Because it is insane to be treated like this and not be able to monetize it, Kappa. That's what I'm saying, dog. That's what I'm saying. Are the people on your side too? Well, I mean, most of the people fucking join my fucking server, or join the server because of me. So, I'm assuming they will be. Like, the fuck? Look, and I don't even think being called gay is an insult if it's like, oh, like, Like, because being called gay in some context is not an insult, right? It's just like, that's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with being gay. But like the way this guy was using the word, you can tell it's like fucking homophobic. And I'm just like, this is fucking, I don't even know you. Why are you talking to me like that? You know what I mean? Dude, Macro, I am so fucking down for that. I am so fucking down. Macro just said, once I get my Edison video out, I wanted to host a huge tourney with $1,000 cash prize. We can do it and it'll be like the biggest flex. I'm so fucking down. I'm so fucking down. So I've been looking at other, okay, so let's talk about the future. Let's talk about the future. Let's talk about the future. How can you reach out? Optimus Prime, just DM me on Discord if you want to reach out. But let's talk about the future a little bit. So I made a new Discord server. And there's an invite to it in the description below. Let's see how many people have joined it right now. I'm sure a lot of people are joining it right now. Welcome. Good amount of people are joining it right now. Hell yeah. So, here's the future. You're a web designer, Randy's? Reach out to me on Discord. Reach out to me on Discord because I might have some opportunity for you. Is that server necessary for Edison tournaments like Format Library is? So the future of RBET, I'm going to be running all the tournaments through this new server. Yeah. I'm gonna run a new. Is DB ever gonna put ranked? No, they're not. That's totally irrelevant to what we're talking about, but yeah, I think that ship has sailed. But okay, the future of RBET. Darren says someone made the Edison seem big. Yeah, I mean, well, maybe just talk to the guy and be like, yo, you shouldn't be like this. Like, we appreciate everything you've done for the community, but like, you can't act like this. If you're going to be a community leader, you can't act like this. Because people are willing to change if they're confronted as a human being. An IRL side tourney at YCS Pasadena. $20 entry. I think they're running their own Edison side tourneys. Yeah, RBET will be just as big. I mean, it's a fucking successful tournament. So let's talk about the future of RBET. I'll be running it through the new Discord. I'm looking at a couple different tournament bots. There's one that I've seen that I really like that actually runs the whole thing through Discord. You don't even have to leave to go to challenge. You don't have to do anything else. It shows the bracket inside Discord. It's like way more streamlined and whatever. The link is in the description below, Alan. The link is in the description below. YCS Pasadena will be win a box. That's fine. I mean, I think they're doing the lad mat, unless I'm confused. Sorry, guys. Let me collect myself. I'm a little bit, like, shaken emotionally. I don't get this emotional. Well, I do get this emotional kind of frequently. But, like, this is something that, like, was genuinely really upsetting. Like, because, like, I thought I'd been doing cool shit, and I kind of just got treated like I wasn't, and, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome for, all the support and everything, and for making the community, it is what it is, because the community is not the server. At the end of the day, the community is the people who want to play. The server is just, like, it's just a tool. It's just another feature. Like, Brolob says being diplomatic here without many emotions would 100% solve this entire drama. I completely disagree, because I tried that and it didn't work. So this is what we're doing instead. And also, I shouldn't have to hide my emotions if something has genuinely upset them. As long as I can control myself, like, I shouldn't have to hide the fact that I'm upset. Like, that's stupid. Why should I have to hide that? Check what you wrote before. No, I'm not going to fucking talk to him again. Fuck him. I gave him a chance. I fucking gave him 3. This was the 3rd time this has happened. You guys don't, like, I mentioned this already, but I had been demodded or timed out or whatever, or reprimanded for exercising basic moderational powers 3 times. I've given him Every single chance. Loki Meta says you played Digimon. What deck did you play? I played the starter decks. It was very fun. And I'm very interested in checking out the game more. Okay, the future of RBET. Another thing I want to talk about is in this Discord, you'll notice in the Discord that there are other formats. And I want to start throwing really big Edison tournaments for other formats too. Which means, as you can see here, hat format, Tengu plant, Vegas, fire, water, critter, whatever's popping. Whatever's popping, I want to throw RBETs for other formats because I think that people like those formats and people genuinely want to play them. And whether or not my personal opinion on them is, valid or not, other people like it. And as someone who is trying, I guess, to now be like the kind of alt format guy, then so this is the guy right here, World Gone Mad, Crying Keegan. This is one of the guys who was in the format library Discord. Guy who has said like historically homophobic, historically transphobic shit. This guy's a piece of shit. I'll say it right now. Yeah, he's not someone that you kind of want around. He's killed entire fucking discussions. He's killed just by existing. He says these are all lies. Yeah, I don't know, man. Your words speak for yourself. Your words speak for yourself. You need to grow up. You're a grown-ass man. You're fucking constantly antagonistic to the people putting on the events that you want to participate in. You're the one who's like constantly just being a fucking douchebag for no reason. You're not a fun person to talk to. Literally, like, you enter the chat and people leave the chat. At some point, you should think to yourself, maybe I'm the fucking problem. That's what you should think to yourself. Because obviously, you've brought absolutely nothing to anywhere you've ever been. So go fuck yourself and catch a ban. He's just some fucking internet troll. Not paying in money matches? Oh yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, this guy's said some shit. I mean, he's like fucking, like, literally the people who are throwing the party, he's coming to the party and then like saying your party sucks. Like, then don't come to the party, you fucking weirdo. You have kids. Go spend time with your kids. Pathetic. Actually pathetic. One of the most disgusting people I've ever had to interact with. Would I consider supporting community creative formats? Absolutely. If there's enough people who want to play them, I'm super down. I have a lot of ideas for tournaments that we're going to do. So we're definitely going to do, we're definitely going to do like fucking, where was I going with all this? Yeah, all the different formats that are cool, basically. Donald says Edison with no dust your depression, please. Instead of that, I'm actually thinking of doing an Edison tournament where you can change decks between rounds. Because I think that actually solves a lot of the issues. Okay, can someone in the comments brief me on what happened? Basically, I left Format Library because I was disappointed with the way I was treated. And I started my own server, which you can find the invite to in the description below. And we're going to throw big tournaments there. And I'm also throwing big paper tournaments. And yeah. Kevin says, what's your thought on the popularity of half format? I mean, my own personal opinions on whether or not a format is good is not going to change whether or not the format is popular. The only thing I can do is, like, as someone who has even a tiny bit of reach, the only thing I can do is just try to bring people together and centralize communities and throw events for them. That's what I can do as someone who has a tiny bit of reach. And so whether or not I personally like hat format or whether or not I personally like Tengu plant format or whatever, I am going to do things for those formats and for the people who enjoy those formats because that is the right thing to do. Can you use OCG cards in these paper tournaments? So we're looking at trying to make them Konami sanctioned, basically. So, no, unfortunately. They are going to be Konami sanctioned, okay? Do I personally enjoy those formats? It's irrelevant. The point is that I'm going to be throwing the tournaments. What's up, Saturnus? Thank you for becoming a member. Hell yeah. That's going to fund these future tournaments. Does anyone have any questions or suggestions? Because I wanted to do this stream and just kind of get it all out in the open and explain how I was feeling about all this and my perspective on it all. Damn. That sucks, Buford. I mean, like, I've said some mean shit to people too in matches. I'm guilty of that kind of stuff. Eric said, what happened to James Ark? Man, I get this question still. It's fucking October. It's November, bro. It's been 11 months since he's been on the channel. James and I had a creative difference in January, and we just stopped making videos together. And we're still super cool, and, like, everything's fine. I don't know. It was just a creative difference thing, and no bad blood, nothing. Like, there's nothing there. There's nothing to say about that. I still got a lot of respect for James as a player and everything. Do you need FL for anything important? I mean, the bot was convenient, but I'm just going to write a new one, so who fucking cares? Francisco says, I don't even know who James is. James was the person who started the channel with me. All of the early videos are me and James. Do I still have that Pokemon channel? Yes. So I'm planning on doing a Pokemon Scarlet speedrun on the Pokemon channel. You've always felt like it's been toxic. I mean, I contributed to the toxicity too. I got to take responsibility. I contributed to some of the toxicity, but when I was being toxic, I was only ever toxic to people for like valid reasons, which is not a good excuse. I'm making an excuse for myself. Yeah. What's up, Diego? It just came in. What happened? Basically, fuck that shit. I don't know. The VOD will be up later. Basically, I left Format Library because I didn't like the way I was being treated. I have a new server. It's in the description below. You can join it. I was mean for valid reasons. It's never going to hold. Yeah, no, I'm just capping. I'm capping out of my fucking brain. I was mean to people for sure. I'm going to try to do better in this new server, though. That's a promise. Dude, thank you so much, Sampo. That's going to go, that 50 euros right there is going to go into the prize pool of the first tournament I throw. Thank you so much, Sampo. You're the GOAT. What is library format? Did I make it? No, I did not. All I did was throw tournaments there. What do I think of base Neo format in Pokemon? I love it. I love Pokemon. It's so much fun. What was the creative difference about? It's irrelevant. It was honestly like such a little thing. But there were just a couple things, and it was just like trying to coordinate recording and everything was like difficult. So not a big deal. Am I going to YCS Pasadena? Ghostwriter, I will be at YCS Pasadena. So if you wanna link up at YCS Pasadena, if anyone wants to say hi at YCS Pasadena, I'd love to meet you guys. Team BVIR says you need a bodyguard. I got you. Hey yo, hit me up. Hit me up. Are you going to Pasadena? Nah, I'm kidding. Y'all DM me on Discord. Yeah, I'm super down to hear from you guys on Discord. I haven't checked my Discord. I'm obviously still live right now, but I'll check it after the stream. Did I ever try Common Charity? Never tried it. What's the point of being toxic in a card game? Exactly. Exactly. And again, I am guilty of it, but 2 scariest words ever, Discord drama. Yeah, I get it. Is there an Edison and or GOAT tournament at Pasadena? There are. Yo, thank you for gifting the memberships, CMY Smash Bros. Really appreciate that. All that stuff also going to the first tourney prize pool. All the money from this stream is going to the first tourney prize pool. So, fuck it. Pasadena is like your backyard. You hope you have a great experience. I'm excited. I'm excited. All right, yo. Does anyone else have any questions or suggestions? Because I might just like log off and go on Discord right now and just like sort out the server, because now there's a bunch of new people who joined. Ven says thoughts on tournaments where each player brings 2 to 3 decks and plays an Iron Man instead of one deck match of 3. Yeah, those are some of the stuff that I actually want to try out in the future. That's a cool format. There are definitely cool formats like that I want to try out in the future. So those are my thoughts. Am I from Pasadena? No, I live in Las Vegas. I was just reading a chatter's message. Gen 3 OU for second channel. I'm down. I love Gen 3 OU. I love Gen 4 OU too. 3 and 4 are like some of my favorites. Maybe a channel for people who want to help with tourneys, either via judging or TOing. I'm super down. I'll try and add that on the Discord when I'm done. How are the gas prices? It's like $5 a gallon, $6 a gallon. It's not great, but whatevs. If I had a time machine, would I play at the event or just go through and grab cheap ultis? I'd probably get the ultis if I'm being real. Anyone know of any card shops that play Edison around the Pasadena area? That's a good question. Does anyone know of those? There might be some in the locals spreadsheet, and if not, I can add them to the local spreadsheet. Next question says, would you like help from the hat format community when it comes to running tournaments and all that stuff? Rem, yes, I would like help. I was looking for a centralized ruling document for hat, and I couldn't find one. So if you guys have one of those, let me know, and I can add it to the description of the hat format channel. Yo, Seabass, I appreciate that. Are we going to have cube nights? Absolutely, once I figure out a way to do that. A lot of this is going to be learn as I go, but we're starting it. We're starting it, and we're going to figure it out together or something. I'm sure a lot of you guys know how to do some of this stuff, but we are going to have cube nights. Another thing I want to get in the habit of doing is just like making it easy to run 8-man tournaments. So like if there are 8 people in the server that want to play, we can just run an 8-man tournament of whatever. That's another thing. I want, the tournament bot I'm looking at right now makes it very easy to just run like quick events. Do I think there would be interest in MTGQ? Probably. Sunny says, would Tengu plant in the server include or not include the Dark World structure deck? I don't know. I don't play that format that much. It really is up to the people who want to play. I think if you guys like the Dark World stuff, then we can play with it. If you guys don't, then we don't have to. It's up to you guys. I don't give a fuck. I'm probably not going to be playing in the Tengu plant tournaments that much. Soulmaster says, why did you call MMF a pedophile? I was joking. It's fucking hyperbole. Obviously, it was a poor taste joke. It was a really bad joke, and I shouldn't have made that joke, and I should have been timed out for it. But instead, I got yelled at for doing something that I shouldn't have got yelled at for doing. Why did I call MMF? And then also just like, I think it's fucking weird when people have little kid anime profile pictures, but that's just a personal opinion. I should keep that shit to myself, honestly. Card Addiction's fucking goated. I love Card Addiction. Check them out for sure. Check out Core TCG, of course. Definitely check those guys out as well if you're looking for some Edison stuff. Erebus are... The thing is like, if some people want Dark Worlds included and some people don't, then we can just run tournaments for both. Like, who fucking cares? Look, I'm not trying to make anybody upset. I just don't want to work with someone who treats me that way. Fuck that. I'm out. I'll just do my own shit. I'll just stay in my own lane. Fuck that. Alright, guys. Is there anything else? Is there anything else? Or do you think we're done here? Do you think we're through here? Why do I have more fucking viewers for this right now than I had during my fucking tournaments? This is cringe. Drama is cringe. Oh, this is so cringe. Was RBET5 put up on edisonformat.com website? I don't know. I can check that. I can check that, Element Doom. What will happen with RBET rulers? Jazz leaked all my DMs with him? Sure. I don't care. He can leak my DMs. Like, what does that matter to me? I don't have anything to be, like, afraid of. Like, if I said something wrong, then I'll own up to it. And if I said something because I was emotional, like, then I'll own up to it. I don't give a shit. If you want to leak my DMs, then leak my DMs. I don't really say shit that I'm like, what's the worst that could happen? I said something wrong? Okay, I'm sorry. I won't do it again. But I'm pretty much stand by the fact that I don't want to work with him again because that was whack. Being treated that way felt really bad. Like, as a person, it just felt really bad. Is this going to destroy the retro community online? I hope not. I hope not, Spawny. I don't think it will. I think it'll be a weird change. Someone asked what'll happen to RBET rulers. I might run it through. If I can get the bot up soon. Thanks, Lunith. I appreciate that. Shout out to the fairy community. If I can get the bot up by November 19th, then I'll run it on the new server, RBET rulers. And if I can't get the bot up, then I don't know. Probably edisonformat.com server. Worst case scenario. I'd prefer not to, though. I'd prefer to just run it on a new bot. Because I just don't want to be involved with that shit. It makes me feel like shit, and I don't want to be around it. And that's my personal choice. So, yeah. I appreciate all you guys. You guys are seriously, like, huge feels really, Luna says, I feel bad that hyperbole and sarcasm are a dying form of comedy. I personally feel that way too, but then at the same time, I said some fucked up shit, and I shouldn't have said that. And there's definitely a fine line when walking between hyperbole and taking stuff too far. So, I'll own that. And I'll learn from it. And that's where my mistake was, for sure. And that's partially why hyperbole and sarcasm are a dying form of comedy, because it's hard to do right where you're not saying fucked up shit that can come across poorly. But we're gonna figure something out. This is just speed bump. It was a bad joke. Yeah, no, it was just a bad joke. And I definitely doubled down on it and got overly defensive, which is fair. Like, I'll own that. Is this going to be a VOD? Yeah, it'll be up. Unfortunately, this has more viewers than fucking anything I've ever done, which is ridiculous. This has, like, the same amount of viewers right now as, like, RBET finals. That's depressing, by the way. That's depressing. I wish people would tune in for that kind of stuff, but hey, we'll figure it out. Jordan, it was for stuff that happened. It's just like internal stuff. I wasn't around for that, so I don't really know. I just know it was like for stuff that people disagreed on or whatever. Timo Edson says, as someone who actually did professional stand-up, it's better not to do that form of comedy to the public. Yes, I am learning my lesson the hard way, which is fine. It's holiday in Italy. Shout out to Italy. Is there any way making amends to keep the Edison community? I don't want to. I personally do not want to. Totagon. I personally just want to do my own thing, stay in my own lane, and not work with people who treat me like shit. For honestly doing a lot. I honestly did a lot. So, yeah. That's a good thing to learn, Francisco. Sarcasm and hyperbole with your close friends. With an open audience, keep it light. That's a good thing to learn. If I can take away something from this, then that's something I should take away from this. Yeah, Donald, that can be the case sometimes. Okay, everyone. Any final questions? Any final questions? Suggestions for the new server? I'm going to go on the new server right now, try to sort stuff out. I have to do wave motion Yu-Gi-Oh tonight. That's going to be streamed live at on RJ's Twitch. So I'll be over there for that. But yeah, just I'll be in the Discord. Is RBET Rulers going to stay on the 19th? Yeah, I think it is. No matter what. What will happen to Indicid? That's a good question. I'll have to figure that out. Maybe I'll mod him or something. Make it so he has to deal with being a mod. Kappa. You just posted the ruling database for hat format? Thank you so much, Ram. What time is Wave Motion tonight? At RJ's stream? I think we're streaming it at like 5:30 or 6:30 or something. I don't know. All right. I'll see you guys in the Discord. I'm going to end stream. I got to clear my head. I'll see you guys later.